If husband and wife get into a room and they bring out cocaine and they start taking cocaine to have sex, it's not a sin.
People have said that whatever happens in the context of marriage, in the bedroom for the husband and the wife, it can't be a sin as long as it's in the context of husband and wife. Any style where they want to do, they like, they hang for the fan, ceiling fan, they roll. Sin now, waiting, they won't do with that. Say,
so is that accurate?
So if
that's sex positions and all that.
If husband and wife get into a room and they bring out cocaine and they start taking cocaine to have sex, it's not a sin. Your body is a temple of the Holy Ghost. Is it not written in the Bible? What is the body allowed to do?
And there's something else. It's an adjective, natural use.
Well, this thing you
Natural
said,
use of
this
the
thing you
body.
said is very valid. That this thing he said now, I've heard it in many quarters. Even known marriage counselors, men of God, have said, once it's between both of you, you lock the door. Who told you God is interested? How accurate is that?
No, it's not accurate. God is interested in everything we do. Everything that concerns us is interested. If he wasn't interested, he wouldn't create the number of hairs on your head. He would have just put only one and tell you to complete the rest by yourself. He knows everything about you. He knows everything that concerns you. God is interested in everything about you, about me. Maybe he's not interested in everything about that man. But how I know is that I have asked God for the most flimsy of things, and he did those things. If he wasn't interested, he wouldn't do them.
Here's a quick start. Women marry at 25, men at 29 in this part of the world. Poverty rate at 62%, yet we all jump in with love is blind. Now it's men, respect me. Women, pay the bills. Mother-in-law, that's not how we do it here. And you are in the middle saying, Jesus, take the wheel. From morning palava to, relationship issues to everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is TalkTrue Podcast. And the topic today is marriage palava. As usual, we'll bring you the hottest topic because this is the most topical podcast. This episode promises to be exciting because I have, as usual, His Excellency, one of the, don't say you heard it anywhere, A-listers in this part for everyone.
No, why you talk as small? Why you talk as small?
Yes, His Excellency CDO in the building.
This is your intro. They suppose they read them for wedding.
The oracle.
This is your intro.
How you do,
Suppose they read them for wedding. Any wedding where they read this your intro, the marriage will last.
Amen. By God's grace.
Yes.
I hear you. Baba, we are here again.
Sure.
This matter. The voice of the Lord is about to be heard from you and from us here at TalkTrue Podcast. Oyez is also in the building.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm here to learn from.
From an A-list man of God. I said, Adeboye
I'm
is
here. They called me to talk to that.
Adeboye is here. You see Ade Farasi here. You see Oya Kilome here. You see me here.
If you're single, you're married, and it's complicated, hey, pull a cushion, grab a chair, grab a popcorn, call your friend, your enemies, everywhere. Tell them, TalkTrue Podcast, we are at it again. And this episode is marriage palava. See, so long as where you have man and a woman together, it will be rosy at the end of the day, but issues go still there, here and there. Oh, yes. What are your initial thoughts before we jump in? Okay. I want to leave His Excellency last now so that you go just...
I agree to
blow full throttle.
I agree to make a jab off first so that.
Yeah.
All right. So anything that would go wrong in marriage would definitely go wrong.
Yes, sir.
The topic is marriage palava. So
Yes,
palava
sir.
could be wahala, problems, issues. So anything that could be an issue will definitely be an issue. Anything. It depends on how either parties or both parties carry it. Every simple subject. The water is too hot. The water is too cold. The eba, make and wear it too strong. The eba too soft.
Or you mess.
You mess.
I don't see marriage when I mess cause problem.
Yes. So
Then
it don't even cause problem.
Then
for
they
my own
eat.
self.
Then they eat.
So You never cause problem. Why you go mess unannounced?
Eh,
Mess. All those kind.
then they eat. Then they eat. The man mess. The woman scatter everywhere. The outside
So-
we meet two of them.
So whatever would be an issue. In fact, anything can be an issue. Not just the maturity, the sense of responsibility, the love, the patience, the kindness, the temper of both parties. Now go determine whether it will be a marriage palava or just one of those things.
But I saw a video from one of these content creators, Christian content creators. He's very loud and vocal, and they always put energy. I saw the video. He was the one who posted it. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, where a man of God was talking about sex toys. Say within the confines of marriage, there's nothing wrong with sex toys. It is, I didn't listen to the guy's commentary because they always make commentary after, videos that many, like say married people have come to him before and he has said, use it, there's nothing wrong. So long as it makes the work easy. It's an addition. It makes where you do it rich and you know rich, you use sex
So that
toys
man of
and
God,
finish
that
it.
man of God go fit use pocket toto. Which man of God talk that?
I can't find it. I don't know him. He's not a known
Man,
man of
I
God.
saw the video too.
I
I
think
don't see him. So I was like,
a lot of people just come and just say something. What I want people to start saying now is that if you're a man of God and you're standing at the altar on the pulpit, when you are speaking from your own perspective, let the congregation know
no, that is from your perspective.
that you are speaking as
As
a
a man,
man.
like
It's
Paul
your
would say.
opinion so that people can challenge it. Culturally, we have respect for our elders. Spiritually, we have respect for men of God. So they stand on the pulpit and they say a whole lot of things that are unbiblical, that are unscriptural. And people are not able to use cane, flog them well. Because sometimes when they speak, people think that they are speaking under the unction, under the whatever of the Holy Spirit. How can a man of God say that there's nothing wrong with a sex toy that use it? Does he know what sex toy can cause? Does he know the addiction that comes from using sex toy? Is there anywhere that is written in the Bible? What the Bible said is that your body, that you each other own your body.
Right.
Is your body said. So if I own your body, why will you now go and take something else and be putting in that body that I own? Did you take permission from me? If him that is speaking as a man of God will permit his wife to use sex toy, that's what he should tell his congregation, that he permits his wife.
Personally.
He cannot come and say that there's nothing wrong with using sex toy. You can't speak for another man. Nobody speaks for any other person in marriage. Only the two people in marriage. Only a husband can tell the wife how far she can go with her body. And only a wife can tell the husband how far he can go with his body. People should understand. People should read the Bible very well. Read this Bible front and back. Ask Holy Spirit for inspiration, make you explain Bible to you. Don't just come out and start saying nonsense. People just sleep and wake up, think about their problems, think of how to exploit people, and they just get on the people and just start talking. That man of God that said that thing, will he use pocket toto? This pocket toto with the ravage everywhere now with small children, they buy 2, 3, keep. Is he going to use it? Do you know when a woman starts using vibrator after a while that there's nothing from your body that will satisfy her
anymore?
What does he know that he's saying there's nothing wrong with it? The addiction that comes from sex toys, once it sets in, the person is in trouble. Once a woman gets very used to sex toy, you cannot satisfy that woman again. The only thing she may start looking for is a man who is stronger than you, a man who can do it longer than you. Something will be saying a battery, they put inside where if you plug and if they run for 1 hour, and now you say maybe person they use, then after you will be saying only 2 or 3 minutes if you do come. My God. Let's continue.
I didn't even plan to say. As I was here, I just remembered say, I see this video. So let's start with that. But what he was saying again was the fact that if you are not married, this video is not for you.
Yeah, he said that. He said in the confines, in the context of marriage, that you can use it to.
He should speak only for himself. He should speak only for himself.
You know, most times, I believe in this context, maybe a church member raised this question.
Yes, he has counseled people.
You tell the church member to go home and go and have a conversation with the partner.
Don't bring it to the
what is biblical? It is even biblically wrong. It is.
Yeah.
No, people have said that whatever happens in the context of marriage, in the room, in the bedroom for the husband and the wife,
it's between them.
It's between them. Yeah, it's no other person's it can't be a sin as long as it's in
Mm.
the context of husband and wife. Any style where they want to be, they like they hang for the fan, ceiling fan, they roll. Sin now waiting they won't do with that. Say
Is that accurate?
So if
That's
husband,
sex positions and all
if
that,
husband
yes.
and wife get into a room and they bring out cocaine and they start taking cocaine to have sex, it's not a sin. Your body is a temple of the Holy Ghost. Is it not written in the Bible? What is the body allowed to do?
And there's something else. It's an adjective, natural use.
Well, this thing you
Natural
said,
use of
this
the
thing you
body.
said is very valid. That this thing he said now, I've heard it in many quarters.
Hmm.
Even known married counselors, men of God, have said once it's between both of you, you lock the door. Who told you God is interested? How accurate is that?
No, it's not accurate. God is interested in everything we do. Everything that concerns us is interested. If he wasn't interested, he wouldn't create the number of hairs on your head. He would have just put only one and tell you to complete the rest by yourself. He knows everything about you. He knows everything that concerns you. God is interested in everything about you, about me. Maybe he's not interested in everything about that man. But how I know is that I have asked God for the most flimsy of things, and he did those things. If he wasn't interested, he wouldn't do them. Yes. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Why? If he's not interested in some things, people just come and they just talk. Don't say what God did not say. Don't say anything that is not in the word of God. Don't speak against the word of God, because I can open the Bible now and show you when the Bible says that the birds of the air, he takes care of them, not to talk of you. Why would anybody come and say that God is not interested in what you do when you close your door? Then I can kill somebody when I close my door and God will not hold it against me. People should be careful the things they say. I and my wife can now close door and decide there and there to kill somebody. When the Bible says that even your thoughts, when they asked Jesus Christ about sin, he said that if you even look at a woman lustfully, and somebody is telling you that if you close door, God is not interested in what you're doing. Jesus is telling you that thoughts, say you think calm, you have committed already, and somebody is saying this thing.
But
I weak.
But for that man to say that, does it mean that sexual issues within couples cannot be solved other ways? For him to even, go as direct as saying use sexual toys. Somebody has mentioned to me once. No, I think I see in a Q&A session in church. Somebody wrote it that can a husband and wife watch porn to learn sexual positions?
So there was one video one time that was trending where Pastor Yakilome was saying something. People were talking about masturbation. He now said masturbation. I don't know. I didn't see the video. I read.
Yeah, I think I heard
that he now said masturbation is not a sin, and people started
I watched
screaming in
the
church.
video.
Whoa! He now said, "Hold on, motive," and he spoke about motive. We've had an argument here too, where I told you that what if do you know there's some medical conditions you will have, and you go to church, they will wank you
to the hospital. Yeah,
do you understand? Now, somebody telling somebody that go and watch pornography, go and do this. Do they know what those things lead to? If you tell a husband and a wife to watch pornography that there's nothing wrong with it, and the man has gone to go and marry a girl that her breast size is 21A, and they turn on the movie, and they bring a woman that has 38D, full 38D that is full and hard like this, and the man is watching it, what is he going to do with the 21A that is in his room? People should understand what happens to the mind. Why do you think the Bible said that we should renew our mind daily? Each time. With what? The word of God. Why?
Transform.
Mental pictures are worse than what you see physically. People don't understand. That's why I said that some of these men have no experience. I don't know where they grew up, who born them. You from 3 years old, you're an altar boy till you reach 25, go to Bible college, open a church. You think you can talk to people. There's so many people you cannot talk to because you don't have what it takes to talk to them. Stay on what you know, preach it, and go. Leave some topics. You have no experience. Anyone that engages in pornography is messed up. The mind is messed up. Forget it. Nobody can argue that. And there is no man that is an addict of pornography that sleeps with only one man. It's impossible.
Only one woman.
Only one woman.
They say it's the mental problem from pornography is worse than cocaine because you can actually flush cocaine medically.
Yes.
But you can't flush
but that
the,
one.
the mental images that the person has formed.
Yeah.
So why will anybody be advising anybody to go into that?
One extra point. You want married couples
Mm.
that are only matrimony
Mm.
to watch people who are not the only matrimony
Mm.
where they commit sin. So you want to learn.
Do you know the kind of things they do for
from people who they
pornography?
commit fornication? You want to learn proper only matrimony from people who they commit.
How about sexual unrealistic expectation from?
So that's why you are advised. Compatibility is one of the things I preach.
But if we can't have sex before marriage,
No,
how are we
no,
going to
you
know?
can
if
have
we are
conversations around it. You can have
compatible?
conversation. If you're not able to have conversation with the woman you want to marry, then you are not open and honest enough to marry each other.
Mm.
You should be able to have
They
conversations. You
say
should be
we
able
shouldn't
to
talk
know.
about
Yes,
sex.
you should know. You should be able to know what you like. You should be able to gauge your libido. You should be able to ask questions if you know. And more, if you have not experienced it, you don't know it. What can you even discuss? Why would you want to watch pornography if you have not? A gangster and I ain't the watch pornography now. That you won't go learn for there. A man who has no information, no knowledge, no experience of anything, when he gets into marriage, all he needs to do is to just climb, debe, come down, be happy. And he will continue like that. Don't introduce him to what will destroy him. Don't stand on the pulpit and tell people to go and do what will destroy them. You will destroy them.
And
You may argue, you may start arguing that no, Shebi Bible said that use one another, your bodies for each other. So if people come together and agree, do you know the effect?
They will say all things are love, but not all things are expedient.
Expedient.
Quote, waiting not suppose because talking about sex toys too. The question I ask myself is: this sex toy we talk or this sex style and sex toys and everything, how I take even know in the first place? Not before inside bluefin. I take no. If I don't watch, if it never occurred to me, if I never come across them, I wouldn't have known. And evil communication corrupt good manners too.
Right.
Sometimes not even from communication where people they follow gist.
If you as a man you are not healthy enough to satisfy a woman or you have issues, seek medical help. And if medical help is unable to heal you, pray to God. So what I always say, when I hear people say some things, I start saying that are men trying to water down the efficacy of God's power?
They pray for every other thing, but this particular
They don't want to pray for them.
They don't want to pray for
sex toy that they recommend.
You don't understand.
And you'll be shocked if you drill down. You'll be shocked if you drill down, you find out that pastor gets issue. Where he don't decide to make him wife resort to sex toy. That's why he wants to come and stand up.
Justify
yes, and preach it. That's what most of these people do. The things they are struggling with, the things they are dealing with personally, they'll come and do sermon to avoid them being questioned afterwards. Cannot bring anything into matrimony. Is one for this reason shall a man leave his father and mother and what? Cling. If sex toy did, they will not, the Bible will not use the word cling. Now, do you know what cling means? Don't see a baby cling to you. You know if you do anything else. That's it. There's no other option. When something clings to you like this, watch movies, now horror movies, all those things. You go see somebody go there for forest, one animal go cling to them, or the end. You will not be able to do anything. That's how marriage is supposed to be. The two of you like this, when on an entangle like this, nothing else should come in between. Nothing else should come close. That closeness is only for the two of you. If you bring sex toy, then it means there's a third party. And there shouldn't be a third party in marriage, human or not. Why are we talking about AI? Why are we talking about what the Antichrist will use? Why are we speaking against the robots that they want to introduce? So if we say that sex toys can be used, then tomorrow when Neuralink and the rest of them are introduced, then we can also expect, what's it called? We can also accept them. There's no third party in this thing. So the man of God is not aware of what he's saying. He doesn't even know the extent of what he's saying. When he sees the results, I keep telling people, one of the reasons we have problems now is that there are so many things people said 50 years ago, 30 years ago, and he was careless, and nobody paid attention to it. Now he's a monster, a big one. That's why I have decided going forward, anything you say that is contrary to the word of God, I will counter it.
Because it will still be contrary.
Yes. I will counter it because the effect later is usually very difficult to deal with. If we don't speak up now, if people don't speak up now and say no to that, and women start going into using sex toy, after all, the author said that there's nothing wrong with it. 20 years from now, no man wife will they touch him again.
But sir, so that we don't limit it to sex toy, because some people go say they're not going to use toy. So now they aren't they use, they masturbate. So we also need to, that also needs to be clarified.
How do you mean masturbate?
Because let's say a man, a wife,
would they chook her finger inside her own yash?
exactly, or
Because the husband
Is that not
can-
perversion? That's perversion now.
Because
What's
the
perversion?
husband cannot.
What's perversion?
anything that goes contrary to
The original
nature.
order of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the finger is not meant for the woman to be choking inside her own or something. For pleasure.
Right.
Where is that
So
verse
that's
in the
why I
Bible
talk
that
about
says-
motive. That's why I talk about motive. If you need pleasure, it's your husband that is supposed to give it to you. That's how it's created.
Exclusively.
The hormones in your body have been created that when they activate like this, it is the opposite sex, which is your husband, that is supposed to satisfy that thing. You understand? It's just like people who do drugs now. Why do people do drugs? That vacuum God created in man so that God can feel it. The Holy Spirit can feel it. That's what we have been trying to use different things to feel, like drug, like the search for money and different things. It is perversion. It's no rocket science. That's just what it is. And the man saying that has no experience. I would like to know the man. I wish I could have him seated here so that I will school him and I will show him people. And if he doubts it, we'll do an experiment. Let him bring somebody from his congregation. Let's give the woman sex toy to use for 1 year. Then let us go and ask the husband how body be.
Yeah, but look at this. This is the verse I was looking for. Ecclesiastes 4:11. It says also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? I think it answers this question of if the husband is not available, maybe incapacitated, maybe not interested. Maybe the wife, it could also be the wife that is not available or denying the husband sex. We're talking about wahalas in marriage.
Palava, yes.
Marriage, palava, and so on. So he's saying that if the two of them lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? So I think it answers that.
Human beings,
question.
one of the problems we have now, especially even in Christians, that human beings don't want to make sacrifices anymore. Human beings have gotten to the point where they want to gain everything. If you marry somebody and for any reason the person is incapacitated, the love in you should be able to make you just stay.
About how easy is that?
What happened to love?
How easy?
If so, why are you saying how easy? If I marry a lady that is fair, then if I finish sleeping with her, she also go and sleep with a black woman. Why would I now? Why would that same pastor tell a man that stay with your wife? Why? Why are you saying how easy is that? That which you have decided, you should stick to it. If you stand with somebody at the altar and say that only you till death do us part, that till death do us part, you don't know what it mean. Then tomorrow, when the person no fit there, you go begin to define what you go take to satisfy yourself. Though you have made a vow to stay with this person and to stick with this person. When the person is not available, you stay like that. Otherwise, if the pastor traveling, wife go knock altar boy. Then that means nobody can no sacrifice anybody. Nobody can look away anymore. I like tall girl, I like short girl, I like big boobs, I like small boobs. That means that anyone way I like, I
Now you
follow
go
every day.
follow, yeah.
So there's no need for anything. So when people come out and they say certain things, they should sit back and think very well what they are pushing. When they see the agenda, they'll run away. And most times I pray for them that after saying such rubbish, make it happen to them first of all. So they understand.
Okay, let's move
on.
on to maturity in marriage. Is there a specific age that someone should get married? I hear people say a 22-year-old guy wants to get married and they are saying, he's too young.
Too early. Wait till you find.
Some 22-year-olds are more mature than some 50-year-olds. So usually, it's just like going to school. They will tell you that if a child is not 6 yet, you should not go to primary school. Doesn't mean that you can't have a 3-year-old boy do well in primary school. But sometimes in life, statistics will show what is best. So I hear some preachers that will say that if you have not matured, don't marry. And for a guy, most times, a guy matures at about between 30 and 40. So that's why you see people say that a 22-year-old should not get married, because at that, it is believed that the guy hasn't really matured. I'm not saying
I think that problem is our society, Nigerian society.
no, it's not
Because first of
Nigerian.
all, see why I think so.
Hmm.
The number of years you spend in school and you finish school at averagely 24. Before you can start to the work to settle down, rent apartment and all that.
Yeah.
You don't near 30.
Some people marry in school.
So that the percentage is very drastically
Guys
Hmm?
or
low.
women
Very low. As
Both
in, if
male
not
and
for
female.
man,
Hmm.
it is very low.
marry when you see this school.
When yes, I know,
Maybe
I
five
know,
or
Marry in
something.
school.
I know my guys will marry with the school.
Yes, now.
And some of
Marry
them
in
will know
school.
why they marry when they're in school.
Okay,
But the
since
thing
I'm-
they're very low.
Yes.
There are more women that got married when they
In
were in school
school than
because
men,
now
yes.
why now the
Yeah.
guy now usually the
Hmm.
guy will take care of everything. So we get this thing at the back of our mind as
Mhm.
young Nigerian men that I must finish school and get work before I marry.
It's safer that way now, so that you'll be able to provide now for the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying now. That's what you're saying. What I'm saying. So at least when you finish school, you will work for like another 5 years at on the
Mm.
average before you start thinking of getting married. And most importantly, there's still some lessons you need to learn in life before you start living with a woman. Living with a woman is big responsibility. Oh. So that's why you see some. I've heard the preacher say that if you're not 40 yet, don't marry. He's not wrong. But what I don't do is that I don't put the age to it. What I tell people is that marry when you have matured, when you have gained a certain level of experience, when you are sure you can take care of a home. But there are people that start taking care of homes at 18. I've met a guy that lost both parents before he turned 15. He took care of his siblings from that age. Will you tell that one, wait till you're 40 till you marry? No. He's matured. Sometimes life lessons will make you mature quickly. Then some people some people that follow come, maturity that follow come for their body. I matured at a very young age. Very young age. By the time I was 12, 11, 13, I could do anything. I could go anywhere on my own. I could live on my alone. Why? Because I quickly learned lessons in life. Maybe because I have a lot of older ones. You know, when you have older ones too, you mature faster than your mates. You know? So by the time, if at 18, 20, I had enough money, I could have married at that age. And I wouldn't have made mistake. But of course, the older you get, the better for you, because you need a whole lot of maturity. And now it's even clearer to me because there are so many things I did early in marriage that I will not do now. So many errors I also committed early in marriage that if given the opportunity, I will change them. Why? Maturity has taught me a lot of things. One of them is anger. One of them is argument. Fight. I could quarrel with you for 1 week. I wouldn't talk to you. Ego. I thought it was cool as a guy.
Like you keep malice.
Yes. So I will not apologize to me. Okay? I thought it was weakness for a man to say I'm sorry. But now I've realized that it's actually strength. It's still hard for me to say sorry to people, but I've realized that it's strength. That's why when people easily say sorry to me, I get angry. Now, when you offend me, you say sorry. You offend me again, you say sorry, I get angry because you're manipulating me. Because I've realized that saying sorry is a strength. But before I thought it was a weakness. Sorry. How? Me say sorry. I'll strong on my shoulder like the other thing that devil work. So that's why people are advised to mature before they marry. But I don't think there's age limit or we shouldn't put that caveat.
You talked about quarrel. Me, I feel say those quarrel. I feel say they important because I hear things like when there's quarrel, you walk out of the house as a man, walk out of the house. Why is the burden on the man to step outside? They say
So the people saying that are just saying it to avoid domestic violence.
Come into that.
That's why that whole once there's quarrel, just quietly walk out of the house is wisdom. And that experience we're talking about, because what happens is that when there's altercation, the next thing that happens is people get physical. And of course, the stronger person will win. So, and it is perceived that the man is the stronger person. That's why you are advised as a man that once your wife start ranting, or just quietly walk out of the house. But it's not the best.
Okay.
Have you ever tried when a woman is ranting and you say sorry?
I said pour ice water.
Just tell her, please forgive me, I'm very sorry, no matter what. Try it. But ego will not allow you to do that.
do you have to be genuinely wrong to say that, or just
No,
say?
whether you're wrong or right, just say it and see what.
And me, I feel say it empower women more when you are not wrong and you say sorry.
What is wrong with you empowering your wife? Is it not your wife?
Empowering her to further do wrong things,
Then she doesn't
expecting
love
you
you.
to
Then she
apologize.
doesn't genuinely love you. Then you have to talk with her. You have to sit her down and talk about that. When you love somebody, see, let me tell you, when you love somebody, you there are so many things you don't know how to do. When I see people who are able to adopt a strategy and deploy it in marriage, I wonder how. I cannot sit at home with the one I love and I'll be thinking, say, this one, I know saying like this, you go do now. Make I feel fuck him up so that you don't go fit do like this. That's like thinking that for myself.
Kalu.
You understand? So those are the things. There are so many things about marriage that people don't understand. And it is also because it is not properly taught. And most importantly, most marriages you see, especially men, a man will always want to treat his wife the way he saw his father treat his mother. Most women will deal with you based on what their mother is saying to them. There are also scenarios where the man will see how his father treated his mother and decide that he will never be like that. All well and good for the woman. There's some women too that would have seen how their mother behaved and decided that I would never be like this. But that's rare. Yes, and if you're lucky to get that, fine. That's why they also advise people that before you marry, look at the parents. Look at the parents. What I tell people to do is that if you want to marry a woman like this, look at the woman, look at the mother. When you see the mother and you don't like the mother, because the mother is fully grown and operational, if you don't like the mother, then check if the girl is close to the mother. If the girl is close to the mother, run. If a girl is close to the mother, that's what you're going to get. If a girl is not close to the mother, you're going to get the opposite of her mother. So you'll be able to look at and know. And those are the things that we had in our culture before that we have erased. Igbo people call it age-wise.
Ask questions.
Yes, we don't do that anymore. The boy flies to Canada to study. The girl is in America studying. They are on holiday. They meet in the UK. Oh, yeah, from Oshogbo. Okay, I'm from Oshogbo too. Oh, yeah, in America. Okay, I'm a doctor in Canada. Yes, I'm also a lawyer in America. The next thing, they tell their parents they are getting married. They will come and marry. 2 years, they are divorced. They knew nothing about themselves. They didn't check. And during their wedding, that two of them will come to Nigeria, they will see their mothers fight, behave like street urchins. And both of them, on their way, flying back to Canada or America, will discuss it and laugh over it. Man, that woman sitting with you will do that same thing. She's just waiting for opportunity and time. She doesn't even know that it's in her. You understand? They say the apple does not what?
Fall far from the
Far
tree.
from the tree, bro.
Okay.
That's it.
I mean, we've started talking about mother-in-law. So at what point does advice from mother-in-law becomes interference in marriage?
Any advice from mother-in-law is interference in marriage.
It just depends on whether it's positive or negative.
Simple. You got
Okay.
it. Any advice from mother, any advice from anybody in marriage is interference. Yes. Like he said, it depends. If you're lucky, you have wise people around you to be positive. If you have foolish people around you, that marriage is gone. So there's nothing from a mother-in-law that is not interference.
Even if it's counseling?
Counseling for what? The person gets certificates.
Maybe the person just...
So what counseling? You're supposed to have trained your child before your child got married.
Issues arise.
What would my mother tell me now that is counseling? That she did not tell me for the 25 years I was with her before I got married. What's she going to tell me now? Oh, when you wake up, kneel down and tell your wife that you are the best thing that happened to me. Did I see my father do that? If she wanted me to learn that, she should have brought me to come and see when my father was doing that.
So are you saying that mothers cannot advise?
I'm not saying the minute your child marries, you are done. Your job is done.
So you must have done the training all
The best
along.
you can be is to be a friend to that child. Be a friend to the child's spouse. That's the best you can do. Then when they need you, there's a difference between me going to my mother-in-law to ask her a question. Mommy, see, what do you think? With her wealth of wisdom or whatever, she will not speak to me. Or she sees me doing something in her presence, then she can talk about it. But mother-in-law that will call me, she, where are you? I'd like to see you. Sit down. You know this Ibadan that I heard that people go to Ibadan every weekend. This Ibadan, I don't think you should go there again. No, Ibadan people are very wicked. Why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me that? I saw my parents doing things. My mother loved her parents. My mother would take me to the market. Then, as she's shopping too. She's buying here, And I'm like, Mom, why are you buying 2 of this? She'll say, I'm sending this to my mother. So I learned early that your mother is priority. My mother never sat me down and said, when you grow up, take care of your mother. She showed me. She will not buy let me think of the brands we had then when we were young. She will not buy a premium brand for us and buy a fake brand for her mother, or buy a premium brand for her mother and buy a fake brand for us. She will buy peak milk for us, maybe 4 cans of peak milk. She will buy 2 here. Same peak milk. St. Louis sugar here, St. Louis sugar here. She will buy. Fill the carton. Sardine here. Fill the carton. We'll close the cartons, put in the boot, drive home. Then 3 days after, you hear that we're traveling at the end of the month to see our grandmother. She's going to load that in her vehicle, bring fabrics, whatever she wants to give her mother and her grandmother then. She will load everything and we will travel to River State. And she will bring them out and they will dance and be happy. And she will give them money. And they will bring the best part of their food and put on the table and we'll eat. My mother never one day told me, do this for your parents. And by the grace of God today, till Jesus returns, by the grace of God, by the power of the Holy Spirit, my mother will not lack as long as I'm alive. She didn't tell me, she didn't teach me. I saw it. And that's what I tell people that, listen, let me tell you, the best thing you can do for anybody is do it for them to see. Which was why I told you here the last time that if we had 5,000 people in Ikeja living like Christianity, we would not need any, like Christians, we wouldn't need any billboard.
Yeah.
I don't joke with my wife today. If I'm here now and somebody walks in here now that they are selling anything, the first thing I think is, will my wife like this? If I walk in somewhere now and I want to buy shoes for myself, I buy 5 pairs of shoes for myself. I'm going to buy for my wife. If I buy 5 for her, she will not accept it.
Wow.
But at least I'll buy one because she's very modest. My father did not call me to say, listen, tomorrow when you marry, anything you give your wife. No, he demonstrated it. He demonstrated it. You wake up, you see a car in the compound. Your father has bought a car for your mother. So you know that tomorrow you should buy a car and gift your wife.
So the essence of this is that parents have a huge role to play.
Very huge
when it
role.
comes to
very huge role.
Children that they raise for marriage.
Yes. What they see is what they will become. There are very few instances. Somebody will say, no, it's not true. My mother was a very wicked one. Now I'm not wicked. I love my husband. Yes, it's possible. But what percentage? You understand? There was this woman, I don't want to mention my relationship with her, that if you come to her house, she will give you rotten fruits.
Okay.
She kept rotten fruits to give visitors.
Wow.
Very close, somebody very close to me. She will keep rotten food to give visitors, keep rotten food to give visitors. We used to see that as children. We used to joke with that. Things will spoil, she will not throw them away. She'll keep them. When visitors come, she will give them to the visitors. Fast forward, her daughters grew up and they are like her. The day I took my wife to one of the daughters that I was getting married, it was rotten food that the woman gave my wife. And I remembered, I said, this thing is from the mother now. Rotten meat and food on a festive period. And till today, I'm still apologizing to my wife. No vex, you don't say no be food, we go chop there. You are laughing. Close relative. Do you know if you come to my house and the first thing I offer you is food?
Plenty.
Wherever you're coming from, no matter who you are, you cannot enter my house and not eat. Where did I learn it from? That's how my mother did too. Food meant nothing in our home. Food meant nothing. If we are boiling rice to eat and 3 more people enter our house, that rice, if we cannot quickly add more rice to the one on the fire, we will share it for everybody. And we picked it up. She didn't have to say, do it this way or don't do it this way. And that's the thing about life. So you don't suddenly wake up and expect human beings to change. That doesn't also mean that you will not have 1 or 2 people that will grow up entirely and turn against what, but to what percentage? Do you want to gamble? Do you want to be the one to find out? So the safer thing is to follow logic. If this is what you are seeing, this is what you will get. I don't know the question you asked me. I don't know where I'm going.
No, you have another one is, can a marriage survive if the husband or wife always takes the sides of the mother-in-law over the spouse or any family member over the spouse?
You have already said
it's marriage palava.
That if is the answer. It will not survive now. It will not survive. So this thing is a very tricky question and very huge question. There was something I read about a marriage recently. They said that there was a wedding and food was finished. And then the bride asked them to keep a cooler of food for her parents.
The bride, okay.
So they kept the cooler of food, and then the groom's mother now came and now said she needed food for her guests, and they told her food was finished. And she saw the cooler of food. She said, what about this one? They said, no, the bride said we should keep it for her parents. She now went to the bride and told the bride that they said there's food you said they should keep for your parents. Please, I want to have food. And the bride now said, no, ma, you can't have it, please. I kept it for my parents. And the groom's mother went back there and dished the food. So as she was dishing the food, the bride saw her, and the bride rushed there, collected the food from her and poured back inside the pot. And the woman issued...
On a wedding day?
Wedding. And the woman issued the bride a hot slap. I don't know if it was white wedding or traditional, but it was marriage. Issued the bride a hot slap. Boah! And the bride returned the slap. Boah! And fights broke out and blah, blah, blah. And the groom just went somewhere, sat down, was watching them. They fought and fought and fought. He now came there. Then I wonder now turned to him. Are you not seeing what your wife is doing? Your wife is fighting me. The groom now got up, went to the wife. Of course, by that time, they had battered the wife because some people joined. And now said, by tomorrow, you will get my divorce. You will hear from me.
On the wedding day?
Yes. And he turned and got into his car and drove away. And people now started asking, was he right? Of course, some people came to the comment and said, oh, the mother-in-law was wrong. Oh, the bride was wrong. No matter what, the bride shouldn't have slapped the mother-in-law. This one, that. People were busy either accusing the mother-in-law or the bride. Nobody said anything about the groom. And when I read it, I wanted to comment, but I said, no, these days, people need to start paying me for my wisdom. The Bible said that the talent of a man maketh what? Wisdom is my talent. When I looked at that, you know what occurred to me? The groom is the problem. The groom is the problem at every level. That groom's mother has been like that all her life. The son should have known the mother. One.
Yeah.
That bride is a very stupid girl. The groom shouldn't have married such a person. But in a case where devil entered the rotation, and that happened, you as a groom, if you get there, what you will do is try and calm the situation down first and foremost. When you calm them down, you carry your mother to one side. You apologize to your mother, you beg your mother, and let your mother know that she was wrong. Let your mother know what she was wrong. When your mother saw food in a cooler and they told your mother that the bride kept the food for her parents, and you went to the bride and the bride said, no, you should have gone to your son.
Straight up, I even thought you were going to say, he now went to his.
You cannot, no,
She
she
now
did
went to
not.
her
You
son.
cannot put laws into your hand. Then when you get your mother to calm down first, your wife has committed a heinous crime. You dare not slap your mother-in-law no matter what. You now decide how you want to deal with it. But divorce is not the solution. Because you walked everybody there to that point. You are the foolish person. You are the most foolish of that whole setup. So if you want to continue with that marriage, that your wife will apologize to you. We'll collect microphone at that event, apologize to your mother, lying down on the floor if possible. And we promise, vouch with her life that she will never do such a thing again. But me, I know the groom is stupid. And I'm just saying this as hypothesis because I cannot even be involved with such people. I cannot have such a mother. Neither will I marry such a bride. So it doesn't make sense.
They'll fight over food.
But what I'm saying is that a lot of people are going into marriages not considering the kind of people. Do you know when I wanted to marry, I wasn't just asking God to give me a wife that will tolerate me, to give me a wife that will accommodate me, to give me a wife that I will accommodate. I asked God to give me the woman that will be able to tolerate everybody around me. Because I know that I am hot-headed and everyone around me is hot-headed. So I was asking God for a woman wiser than us, wiser than me, to first of all be able to tolerate everybody. And when I found that woman, I did not hesitate in telling the woman how everybody is. And after that, I also did not hesitate in telling the woman that some things are no-go area. By the grace of God, I've been married for maybe, is that married 20 years? Don't reach you.
Married 20 years.
I have never insulted my in-laws. And my wife has never insulted her in-laws. It is not magic, it's not rocket science. It is prayer, commitment, and most importantly, wisdom in finding. The search, yes. Carefully. So these are things that you need to look into. People should not rush into marriage. You just see the girl because you like backside and she starts speaking English, you quickly enter. No. Marriage goes beyond that. So when things are handled, and also, even in the marriage, there are things I don't allow. There's some conversation I will not let you have with my wife. I cannot expose her to make some decisions because she may likely offend somebody. So I frown at you taking some conversations to her. Bring it to me. Allow me to deal with it. If I'm talking to her, she can tell me anything, she can say anything, I will forgive her because I'm the one who loves her. You may not be able to forgive her. So I will not allow you confront her with something that may offend you.
So in other words, you are protecting.
Sure. You have to protect your spouse.
The spouse, yeah.
The same way I make sure she protects me, no matter how the sweet me reach. There's some offers my in-laws will make I will reject. Initially, they didn't understand me. They thought I was a very rude and careless person. But no, I know what I'm doing. Because if I allow myself come that close to you, then you'll be able to see my flaws. Then you may not take some. So you know what I did? I shielded that closeness. I made sure I did not step into that zone with you. It looked like this boy is rude. This boy doesn't have respect. He doesn't show up for anything. No, it was deliberate. Because my culture, my background is different from your own.
Yeah.
What you will ordinarily see and overlook, I will not. So it is better for us to have the one that brought us together in between. I'm not sure I can pick up my phone now and call my mother-in-law without telling my wife. In fact, I don't know how many times I've ever spoken to my mother-in-law on my own phone. Yes. Because I don't know what will make her happy and what will make her sad. So if I want to talk to her, I'll make sure her daughter is there, guiding and advising me. That's how it should be.
So people should set
boundaries.
Boundaries. Yeah.
Yes. People should set boundaries. My wife in my family, you will not know that she's a wife. You think that she's a sibling. But even at that, there's still some things I shield her from. Because if I don't do that, that whole fraternal love and everything may go south. Why? There's some things that will happen one day. She will take offense. Nobody will understand. Do you know siblings can point fingers in each other's eyes And tomorrow morning, you see them saying, what's up, they drink tea together. They will not tolerate that from a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law. They will not. You understand? So why would I allow my spouse and my brother get to where their fingers are facing each other's eyes? They will not forgive. 20 years from now, they will both be thinking, if you're lying down on the bed with your wife one day, she will hear, so that your brother thought he could put his finger in my eye. If you show up with your wife somewhere, your brother will be like, why did you bring this person here? This person that has no respect. Meanwhile, there are worse things that you people have done to each other that he's not talking about. So that's the thing. We need to be careful. Don't expose your spouse to your own side of the family. Your in-laws, your mother-in-law cannot be making decisions, cannot be bringing advice. No. The day you people need her advice, you will go and ask for it. If she wants to talk to her son or her daughter, let her say that. Then you will filter the one you want to bring home or not. I remember one incident long ago. My mother is a pastor. Or she qualifies to be a pastor, deacon, whatever she is in church. So the first time I got married, she saw my wife once or twice wear trousers. You understand? And she was like, this trouser you people are wearing here. Of course, we traveled home. And of course, the church we attend and blah, blah, blah. Nobody wears trousers there. You understand? And she was like, this trouser that people are wearing. Now, I looked at it. I knew my wife could handle it. And I said, leave her now. You know where she's coming from. Trouser means nothing where we're coming from. But if you don't like trouser here, tell her. I knew she could handle it. And I knew my mother was going to say it in a very polite manner. But you see my mom's wisdom, she called me first. So mother-in-laws
will say it directly to
will
her.
wait for you. On that Sunday that you have worn that trouser and followed that to church, as people are accepted out of that church, she will say it. And the girl could be offended. Why? Maybe her mother has never spoken to her in that manner. Who are you then to talk to her like that? But you will not know that her mother may not have spoken to her in that manner. You may have been talking to your children anyhow. At 15, at 20, if you are not my mother will slap you at the back of your head, even till tomorrow. But maybe the other person, where the person is coming from, once you are 8, you gain your freedom. Then you now see the person at 35 and you want to talk to the person carelessly. The person may lose it before they realize. So that's why everybody needs to be careful. And that's why spouses owe each other that protection from family. You must shield your spouse from family. You must be able to shoulder anything that wants to hit her from family. You go chest them, deal with them. Now turn back, face her, and deal with her. Then you have a happy home. And women are very appreciative when they know that you shield them. I don't know about men. But you see a woman that recognizes that this man, don't let anybody near me. Forget it. They will respect and love you. With these few points of mine.
There's this popular statement on social media when it comes to marriage that when you just really get married, don't be in your age to have children or stay for some years. Enjoy yourselves first.
Yes,
even
good,
pastors say it on the pulpit these days.
I did it now.
That enjoy yourself first.
Yes, it's good. I got married and I stayed for 2 years.
Was it getting to know each other first, or what was it really?
Just for us to live together first and enjoy the marriage now.
Okay.
And 2 of us marry ourselves now. We never marry children, join. But you know the funny thing? Most pastors, when they want to pray for us, they hold my wife's stomach. They thought she couldn't give birth. And so that's why they know say some pastors. They see. And they want to pray, they'll be pressing her stomach. It was almost everybody we met. Because we didn't tell anybody. That's what I say about marriage. It was just a decision that we both made. Say, make the glue. I be the ink where we take sign our wedding certificate, make it dry well. So we decided to stay for a while. And it really helped us because the kind of wahala we will see for those first 2 years, if to say children, they for be pro max. Yes.
I'd like to understand the pressure.
That's where it ends. Can go and find. If you want, come to my office and pay for counseling. Then I can now teach you.
Fortunately,
but it works. Anybody who can do that. But you can only have that luxury if you marry early. You cannot marry at 40 and say you want to wait. You cannot marry at 35. Any woman that marries after 30 cannot wait. So those are things that people who marry at 25, 24, 23 can afford to do. can afford to wait a year or two. We did 2 years. That's why if I say my marriage is 20 years, you see, find out that my oldest child is 18.
So what's your advice on, still talking about children,
Yeah.
what's your advice on where, the parents are having a quarrel and the children are interfering like daddy is okay, mommy is okay? Doesn't it
Once
look-
the children grow up, they will interfere now. So that's what I tell people. You see all those people who harass their wives, beat their wife, you can only do that before the children turn 15, 20. I remember when we were in secondary school, I had a friend, our SS3. We resumed, the guy came back boiling. That guy has started lifting weight at 15 when we were in like SS2. Started lifting weight, became very muscular. And the father did not observe. So he now went home for third term SS2. Apparently, the father used to beat the mother. Father used to beat the mother very well. So he went home during the holiday and suddenly he started hearing noise inside their bedroom. Once the father wants to beat the mother, the man would lock the door. The boy done the chop weight now, done big. He got to the door, knock, back. The father did not open the door. The boy put his leg on the door. Bah! The door opened, saw the mother on the floor, being flogged by the father with the belt. He ran, pushed the man. Of course, he didn't intend to hit the man yet. Pushed the man, boom. The man fell. You do this? The man now got up. So that getting up, returning with rage. Baba, the boy don't forget saying that, Papa. Instinct. Omo, I take position. As the man rush through the one in bend down, you see, as if they come up, he don't know when he released one. Bah, the papa mouth cut. Everybody eye clear immediately. It was the mother that got up from the ground and started beating him. You hit your father, used to be boy. He now knelt down. The mother was hitting him. The father now joined. Two of them come, they beat him. He's just succumbed there for ground and beat him, finish. He said his father locked him in that room till night. It was that same mother too that started begging. They opened the door, he came out. He said around 1 a.m., the father came and woke him up. I took him to the sitting room, they sat down. He said, so you have gotten to the point where you can now challenge me. He said, each way you go look or make a talk, you go see the mouth will cut. You go bend down again. What if I say I will not send you to school again? He said, Daddy, I'm sorry. I didn't know when I did it. He said, no, you break my heart. Because the father really loved him. First son. He said, Daddy, I'm sorry, I didn't know. You broke my heart. So you have become strong enough to challenge me. He said that was the only thing the father kept saying. So you have become strong enough to challenge me.
Reality.
After a while, the man walked away. He didn't go sleep. He said the next morning when the father saw him, the father now told him that this weight you're carrying, stop it. Stop it. I don't like the way your body is looking. Stop the. But you know what?
The man already
I'm
to
sure he
stop.
won't beat his
No,
wife
the
again.
man didn't touch the mother again. The man didn't touch the mother again. So when he was resuming SS3, they now bought him less provisions that they usually buy for him. The father now said that it seems you eat too much in school, that you're supposed to go and study. So the boy now came back to school upset. That's how we got to hear the story. But why did they vex? Now school just said, provision. We now started probing him until they now gave us the story. I've also heard one or two of my friends. A friend once told me that, but I don't understand again. Saying one raking wife, and the son can enter the room, tell and say, make him keep quiet. The boy just turned 17, but they play rugby. You understand? So normal quarrel, of course, he has never beaten the wife before, but normal quarrel, man, I don't want it. But don't try me in this house. Listen, let me tell you. As I'm talking to you, make sure. He said, the boy just opened dog bagger. Said, Dad, why are you raising your voice? Keep it down. You look the boy and say, what heavy? You don't want to try yourself. Because boys don't joke with their mother.
They don't.
Same way girls don't joke with their father.
They don't.
So the men who beat their wives, I pity them, except born boy way rugged. Some boys now, ole. But if you born boys, do you know now, if I'm in the room alone and I'm shouting, my children don't run in. Maybe I did for room, I go, something on TV. They don't run in.
Are you serious?
If I'm in the room with them, I don't know if she has observed. If it be football, once it's my voice, they hear, they're running. It's not his instinct, though.
Sure.
But thank God, they will never see us fight.
Yes, that's another part I would like.
Do you
to-
understand?
you know,
But I've noticed that in them. If I'm alone, if I'm in my room now, I'm alone and I scream, "Yeah," they will not run in. They do a thing that they do. If they know that I'm in the room with their mother and my voice goes up like that, they will run in. Dad. But first of all, ask what's happening. Then you will see that, oh, you're
I
goofing.
forgot that they
Another
watch.
thing, they come quietly go away. You understand?
Yes,
So that's it. That's
so-
it.
We have entered domestic violence.
Yeah,
Go
still
ahead,
talking
go ahead.
about domestic violence in marriage, and the church, societal advice or societal commentary, the law, everything is against
The
the
man,
executor of the violence,
The violence.
which is usually
the man,
the man,
perceived to be the man.
perceived to be the man. But there's something I feel is called provocation, and sometimes it's verbal. Sometimes now something they trigger the violence.
Yeah.
Is there any advice for the woman folk? For example, I'm more practical. We already know that like Bible said, the woman is the weaker vessel and the man is to take care of her. And we're coming with that knowledge. The woman knows that the man will beat her. Women usually know
How many women men will beat?
Many women know.
by general knowledge.
I lie.
Many women know.
Baba,
Now, see,
go for road one day, find one woman fight them.
by
So
maybe
people, that weaker vessel is interpreted wrongly. It is not physical strength. The woman is stronger than the man physically. Weaker vessel is because the woman is subject to the man. The man has the authority. That's what weaker vessel means.
Okay.
Now, culturally, on this part of the world, because we have misinterpreted that thing, we now know the man with work, liftings, this, that. So the man's muscle is developed. If you born man today, subject them to the same training, the woman will be stronger. Under the same weather, food, everything, maybe they live the same weight, the woman goes strong faster, and the woman go beat them. But what happens is that a home runs on boys doing the physical things, and the girl is just so girls grow up emotionally strong while men grow up physically strong. That's why it looks like the man is stronger. Number one. Then secondly, so many women they beat their husband, but people don't know. So because our society expects the man to be stronger, the men when they beat for us don't agree talk. So many women they beat their husband. Don't ever imagine. So many women they beat their husband.
Wow. Is that still domestic violence? Or
Yes, it's domestic violence, but the men are not talking. Women are quick to speak.
Domestic silence.
It's domestic violence. Men are not talking, so it's not in the conversation.
Okay, so my question is, what is the advice for the party that where they beat? Because in other aspects of life, for school, for work, for every other place, for street, where would they play football? If somebody they beat person, usually they shut up. If this person get power to beat you, you could just observe.
Nobody is supposed to keep quiet if beating. If you're beating, you're supposed to report to any authority now.
No. My point is, if this person beat you, if this person has the power to beat you, usually they let.
No, that's if you're a coward.
You they respect yourself.
That makes you a coward. It makes you a coward. Anybody will keep quiet because in the fear make them beat them, a coward.
Okay.
A woman has the right to speak, whether you be beaten or not.
Okay.
The reason Africa suffered under Oyibo people was because of cowardice. We kept quiet. Ethiopia resisted the Italians. They didn't achieve anything. They left. In fact, they turned. Do you know that the first white slaves were in Ethiopia?
Oh.
When the Italians came, they shared Africa now. When the Italians entered Ethiopia, they resisted them. They fought them and enslaved white people. Oyibo people know they agree put that in for history.
Oh.
The same thing we go do for Europe. Our forefathers go do for Europe. Italians did it in Ethiopia. Italians built Ethiopia. They held them. They work. Why? Because Ethiopians are not cowards. Ethiopians from the early stage, they play with lions. They train with lions and things like that. Ethiopia colonized the world, if you know. So they didn't have that thing in them. A human being should be able to speak. We're like gods now. God they fear, God do they fear. Spirit they fear, spirit no they fear. Now cowardice is because we say somebody go enter and say if you open your mouth. There's some boys you tell if you open your mouth, you go open your mouth, beat them.
You go beat tire.
Yes. Now you go beat tire.
That's true.
And once you see now you go beat that person, even people with strong person they free him. So the people who keep quiet are people who don't want, they fear, they don't want to make anything pain them for body. So if you're in a marriage and there's abuse, physical abuse, you should report to the authority now. Male or female. It will be funny for a man to walk into public defenders to tell them, say, my wife beat me, I can't report them. They will fair laugh. They will fair use 1 hour laugh you. But once a woman, once a woman says
they
it,
beat you. Which kind of man you be?
come on, you get women way strong go.
I think I first tell you for.
You get women way strong. You understand? So, but because culturally it is not acceptable, that's why men are not saying. More men are suffering domestic violence. Like you said, the greater part of domestic violence is actually verbal.
Yeah.
If you see where some women they abuse some husband, and what happens also is ego too. And the women when they do this, they pick the men. Oh. Somebody like me, one can abuse me. 2 of us go naked outside now. Every human being should learn to eat shame when shame need to be eaten.
So what you're saying, sir, is that you'd rather make us scatter everything, or
If you don't want to be reasonable, if I bring reason and you are not accepting reason, then we will go to war now.
no reason to.
Yes. But some men have ego. You know, so there's some men will be saying their wife shout, "Oh, Lori Brook, stupid man, you're not bringing, you cannot even bring 10,000." You go keep quiet. Then the wife will tell him everything when you want to tell him. The next time a woman, if you're listening to me and your wife is always abusing you, the next time your wife starts abusing you, stand on the balcony too and start shouting, Asha, whoa, 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 whoa. She will keep quiet. She will keep quiet immediately. Don't be you talk for here, say Yoruba people, they say, nah, Chris, they take your Chris.
No,
You get it, The people who came up to that, now inside marriage, now they from come up with that thing. You don't get anybody when no get shame now. Now who trade in own pass? Now they go use a mess up pass. So there are so many men that they are egoistic. You know, once the woman starts saying, and women know, there's something about women. Once you quarrel with the woman, the first thing she will attack is your person and your finance.
Just finance your pockets. Yeah.
Why? Because that's the height of a man's ego. You don't know who I be. You don't know what I hold. That's why you see men, once they make money, they start feeling like this. They come to church, they want to sit in front. You will see guy wait on the seat for back of church for 30 years. And friend go become governor. Full and do small hold it. Suddenly go come to do like this for front. Or they give him position. They don't promote him for office or something. Suddenly starts leaving his briefcase in the car for the driver to bring it up for him. And women understand that because once a man's status changes, the first thing he wants to do is to build his an image for himself and money, to show off money. He wants to move into a big house. He wants to. You see, if a man is living in a 2-bedroom apartment now, comfortably with his family, and he makes $1 billion, he cannot stay there for 1 week again. Why? Why can't you just remain in that 2-bedroom flat and keep your $1 billion in the bank? Let nobody know. No, people need to know. He will not move into a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom house. He will look for a 7-bedroom. Why? He just wants to show that he don't arrive. He will buy a big car. When I don't see person. When I was working in Globalcom, I saw one guy bought a car that he couldn't.
You don't know the control.
Yes, couldn't control. I also had a guy that bought a big car that couldn't drive. Now for glow in Bangarai, he buy big motor. The driver one day vest leave him for third mainland. So men love image, status, and finance. So once a woman wants to deal with you at home, the first thing she wants to do is to attack that. You this stupid man wear the piece for bed. Why? What has that got to do that there's no food in the kitchen? What has that got to do that you told her don't come home after 7 p.m.? Once she shout, come out for gate, that first way she go talk, be say, you idiot, wear the piece for bed. Look at you, the piece for bed. You that cannot pay your children's school fees. Once she say those 2 things, she's done. And those are the 2 things she will always threaten to say each time you want to quarrel. Then you are now a prisoner. You now be doing everything to avoid it. Once you are not have a house, say her eye red, you go begin enter your shell. Why? You don't want her to say you the piece for bed. I have a friend that had that issue. Say the wife used and threatened him for years. One day, he using hand, telling neighbor saying the piece for bed. Say no, waiting. You say he purposely started going to his neighbors to ask them for medical help. Whether they know anywhere if he go saying the piece for bed. He say when he don't tell everybody where they come and talk and like 2 houses school, say he can't wait for his wife. Say the next time they say quarrel, as the wife they talk, say they slap when he load the woman. The woman pack go. Why would she pack? The thing no work again. Because before, if you begin talk am inside house, you go rush, hold on, cover her mouth, say so close door, hold on, they run the struggle. He said that day he opened the door, load down, what? The woman run, come outside, they talk and he go there, go meet them. She packed and she left. Why? There's nothing else to say. So that's it. The problem most men have, and they are suffering this domestic violence, is because of their ego. If you see man with the crazy, you don't get anything with the wife you do. Now the wife will tell you this, I better leave him on a crazy man. No. If you don't go come out 2 cutlass, do one for ground, like if I follow you, they care, they run for the street. Have you noticed that crazy men? You see them and their wife fight for street, they enter back house, they go together. You know what I say? What did they worry these 2 people? These 2 love best way they see. If they want fight, why? The woman no say the man that crazy. You don't get anything. Yes. She will respect herself. But when she knows that if she touches your finances or that's your image, you go enter shell, she go they use and rob you for ground. Yeah. And if you don't take care, one day she go talk and she go use, you go decorate them with one hot slap. So men should learn to face fire for fire. There's no woman, no matter how you Chris rich, where if you bring Chris, you bring Chris. You go see dialogue. And I'll make peace. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but like we said, any physical abuse, anything abuse, verbal, physical, please report somewhere. Because the reason we always say this so that death no go occur. You know, you are not a trained fighter. You don't know where you hit somebody. You go there and not get up again. No. I've seen it happen. You may think say an ordinary slap you want put for the person. You go mistakenly, go put this slap for somewhere. We get one nerve, we be say, get serious work we do for the body, but the nerve go stiff. Blood no go brain. One thing go happen. 3 seconds, the person is gone. No. When they go, your 2 hands go join, become 1 hand. Now you go, they say they are devil. You don't get anywhere where devil go.
Devil they on excursion.
So that's it.
But the first question I was going to ask before is if there is a justification for domestic violence. Is there any form of justification? The person they talk.
Agro. Baba. Agro.
What's agro mean now?
Agro. Get the way woman go. The foreign reach for house.
Okay.
You go meet doctor, meet pharmacist. Tell them say when they mix something, give you a bag. See, make you go perform.
Actually, this has to be spelled out too, because many people don't understand.
A woman that is sexually unsatisfied will bring fire.
If you be so the quarrel which the quarrel now because her body never.
Body no calm. She may not even know. That's it.
She will not even know.
Yes. It's just like when a man doesn't have money, everything they irritate, everything goes just vex. No go know why they para. Sweetheart, this Bob, every time you say complain about Bob, I better leave the Bob. What do you want to do with the light? I lie. You don't get money to buy Bob. He cannot tell you that there's no money to buy Bob. He can't.
You go to vex for the children. The children don't do anything.
Before you come. For them.
Have you read your book today?
Paddy.
If I go to the room and read.
Go to the room, don't come out again.
You know what made they ask her? Daddy, what did you bring?
You see the way they chop for kitchen, stand the back of there, you're eating too much food. You're food every time you're eating. And in pocket, they worry.
So in the case of the woman now.
If you be good wife, if you see your husband in that mood, enter for your wardrobe. If that 3K you get, just carry and go give sweethearts. Take this 3K, go drink 1 bottle of beer. I want to buy you beer. Use this 3K. You go see how it go come. Same with the woman. When woman body begin hot like this, Baba go pinch half tablet of Viagra, swallow, go wait for him. Beat and waiting no good. The next day everywhere goes soft.
This not reality.
I tell you, listen, you people need to be paying me. Anytime you bring me here, please pay me. I come with 100 years experience. The wisdom of a generation is what God put in me.
True.
I tell you,
And all these sex therapists and what do they call them? Marriage counselor. They talk this one.
No,
No.
they talk.
They don't go talk. Say, what make your wife they para unnecessarily?
Yes.
Now because he
The
never.
body no dey okay.
Okay.
The body no dey okay.
Kai.
Beat and waiting no good. If you don't get power, if you get power, natural power, if you don't have, chop avocado pear, coconut, tiger nut, chop all the nuts. If you don't work, just go pharmacy where them pinch you something.
Sir,
Beat and waiting no good.
in fact, even think they say make woman submit to man.
Mm,
But the man never give am assignment when she go submit to.
sure.
You not give me work, you want make I submit. You understand?
The body go dey bite am.
Eh,
Body go dey bite am.
the word of God is complete.
Then as that body dey bite am, make come mistakenly see dey talk to another woman. You wey be say you never pour water for ground. She can't get saliva wey go spit outside. That's it. If you see woman wey dey beat wetin no good, there's peace everywhere. Dey soft. Two things na dey calm woman down. Put plenty pepper for ground. Beat and waiting wey no good. If you are a man and you're not doing any of these two, don't start going about looking for any person to pray for you. There's nothing. Don't do what your house. Nothing they do your house. Nothing. Now you know what they do. Simple. Simple as ABC.
Oh, I see.
Marriage Palava.
Very simple. Marriage is you. Marriage is the sweetest thing under the sun. Once you get it right, get the formula. Know what to do and when to do. Once you marry anybody, look for the person's mumu button. Once you hold anybody mumu button like this, forget it. You have two of yourself existing. You dare to, they work for you. And they tell you, it's only when you don't understand that people come and say, oh, marriage is stress. This one is that. This one is that. No. When you have a woman that is happy, women intelligent too. A woman can see far where you cannot see. Give you advice.
True.
You know somebody can walk into your house, your wife will tell you what to do with that person. I'll tell you why the person is in the house. You will never know. You think, say, your guy will call you, how you there now? I don't tell. Never talk this year. I'm on my way to your house. As you enter, your wife don't see, say, no carry motor come. Motor don't spoil. You don't recognize. You don't know. You don't notice. But your wife don't look in shoes. She say, na bus stopping from the come. Your wife go pass. Everything you can do. Since last year, we know see him. Because he hears say. He's going to beg you money before you say, no, how I say that is my friend. Leave him. Before you go beg you the money. The motor don't spoil. They find way to raise money to fix it. Your wife sees that. You will not see it. Now, after the person don't borrow you the money, no pay, now you go realize. There's a lot you gain from having a woman that loves you, that is happy. Same with a man. When a man loves a woman, he's her covering. If you know how women they feel when they know say the man where they near get sense.
Insurance.
They will kill for you. They will do anything for you. Woman will do anything nobody will do for you. So people need to understand marriage. Marriage is very sweet, though. Marriage is very good. It's just when you don't get it right. And it starts from picking a partner. Open your eyes. If you know the things you like in a woman, look out for them. If you like trophy wife, go for a trophy wife. If you like big ass, go for it. But she shouldn't be the only thing. Let the person have sense. Marry somebody that you can have conversation. If you cannot discuss anything with your girlfriend, don't marry her yet. If there are things that you cannot yet tell your girlfriend, your people are not ready for marriage yet. If you can't tell your girlfriend, man, I'm broke. This each will go. No, if you afford that, I go drink Gary for house. You are not yet ready to marry.
If you're not comfortable having that conversation.
Yes. But don't become lazy. Don't now have it every day.
Okay.
That one self, a problem. The woman is supposed to run from you. Where you now they happy to drink Gary every day. No. If you never feel mess where your wife or girlfriend they laugh at mess again. In the complaint, you go mess again. You have problem.
I get objection to that one. I get objective.
It's up to you.
And see,
You
see,
don't cause
see,
trouble.
and what I want to talk is actually based on it's good to know your partner, at least hear their stories. All that time when at the date, hear the person backstory. You understand? And I'll give you this practical example. When I get admission to school, the first year I won't go make payment. So the money not quick come, I can't get to go also for inside market. I did inside market, the guy when I won't go collect money from. The guy just started does the mess anyhow. And what he wanted was for me to get out of the place, but he could not tell me directly. You know? So I can't get that trauma. Like anytime somebody won't disrespect me, but the person don't want to tell me directly, they go fat. You understand? So I struggled with it for like the first.
If I fat, you go vex. Me will be CDO, will be your friend. If I fat, you go vex.
Don't.
It's a yes or no
wait,
question.
now. Wait, I go answer you now. What will be the word now?
Is
You
it
just
yes or no?
fat anyhow. No, if you do it the first time,
Yes
no
or
problem.
no.
If
If
you do
I
it-
fat, you
If
go
you do it
vex.
once or twice, you know,
Oga.
when you can't do it consistently over time,
Oga,
I go be like, what
if
did
your
happen
mama
here?
fat anyhow, you go vex.
I go.
Anybody, see, listen, let me tell you, not be rocket science. Anybody around you, where fat, you vex. Fat again, you vex. You don't love the person.
Not be love matter. Not be love matter. See,
I'm telling you for
but
free.
what if the other person understand me? What if the person try
If
to
your
understand
baby,
me?
if
Say,
your baby fat, you go vex.
if you like pull self, but
Oh.
what if the
See,
other person? You see,
reality.
You say me and all love the person reaction.
Reality is reality. Let's forget all this.
No, nah.
Sometimes people put up argue. That means say you never see person where you like.
I'll
If
give
you
you
deal with your mama,
I'll give you practical
if you deal
example.
with your mama,
I'll give you practical
your mama
example.
mess, you go vex.
Okay,
You cannot vex.
Sam, oh, look at another
If you
example.
deal with your baby, if you owe your baby like your baby mess, you go laugh because you go even put mouth for the mess.
Sir,
What are you saying?
go look at another example.
I talk something about husband and wife. If you didn't talk, you go borrow money for market. Look at what this man
that
is saying.
thing form something for my
You don't
head.
get anything where you form for
For
your head.
example, some
Now
people
you
don't
form
like
that thing for your head.
some people
nothing.
don't like onions, for example. Not seeing, they don't want to see onions for their
Hold on.
plates. But because of marriage, they
if
feel
you
consider.
if you reach house, if you reach house like this now, as you open door, your wife lie down for bed beside that $15,000 they there. Come they look you. He say, babe, come and count this money. I brought it for you. Dollars. Babe, come and count this money. I brought it for you. As you dey near Ben to collect the money. He don't tell you I brought it for you. He can't turn and give you. Proof. You go vex.
I go use the money cover my nose.
So why you use the money cover your nose? You for vex. Begin shout. Tell us, say, back on this house. Get out of this house. Carry this money. No. Get out of this house.
No, see.
Forget. Leave what this in.
But my point is this, we need to at least.
They say when Abiola they mess for office, say in secretary they say Belesa that time. If you mess, you go tell him make Belesa. If you mess again, you go say Belesa. Forget. Now who you know like now you go mess, you go begin the
no, of course he not turn
or if you dey vex with the person at that time.
If you don't already the vex.
Yes.
Okay.
For my house, I dey mess give everybody. I go there with you, I'll say I want mess or vuvu. Why? Because I know they love me.
But you get certain things.
You know, get
maybe mess.
I would not mess outside though.
Baba, wait now.
And I just use best. You understand? Yeah. To explain something.
Hey.
But this way they thought, no, forget this.
Wait now. Maybe this is not your own problem. Maybe this.
For marriage, now they talk
maybe this context is not your problem. But there are certain things.
You don't get anybody where mess be problem. If they claim say mess is not a problem, you just they claim.
There are certain things. See, there are certain things.
Mess when they come off everybody's body.
Oh God.
Who want mess pass you?
There are certain things when
you don't cut off your hand, say you the mess.
Wait.
You say person mess in the vex. Mess the traumatize. Start where they come up for your body. we don't go carry you for a but come back now. You go say you mess for Lagos, run away from yourself.
There are certain things when your spouse they do when she go need to stop to the do and because say you not like him.
You never talk waiting your spouse they do where you know like no be the mess. Now another thing where they do where you know if you talk about now you transfer go give mess.
No. Why this is the practical issues?
Do you have more questions?
You can't talk about
you know we've spoken about people hiding under the guise of some other things.
Yeah.
People where they go marriage counseling, you know they talk to. Yeah, where they know knack where. Will she sit in front of her pastor and say, my husband is not giving me good sex? She cannot. She'll say he's irresponsible. He doesn't come home on time. He doesn't listen to me. I don't feel like we're one. Whenever I'm with him, I feel he's very far away. I don't want, Pastor, how, yeah, Pastor, I don't know if you understand. Your husband should be, your husband should make you happy. Your husband, when your husband is around, you should be able to feel, feel his, Pastor, go there, they look, they do, like say, get in the one, all of them, they deceive themselves. That counseling, I go, they come and until on a tire. But you cannot open your mouth and tell the pastor, say, Baba, this one, do. So the pastor will quickly tell and say, make him go find what he go do. There's so many things. The Bible said that the heart of man
It's desperate.
and deceitful. And for that deceit, now everything go hide. So that's it.
I've talked about bar. Somebody drop bar for ground. So let's go into it. Does a woman earning more automatically lead to disrespect, pride, or I am the man of the house wahala?
If the man has complex, yes, it will now. If you don't have complex, it will not. And complex could be inferiority or superiority complex. The only time you look at somebody and you are considering what that person is not, what is not inside that person as a problem is complex. There are some women that anytime they go out with their husband, they start frowning, they go to vex for the man. Why? They don't say the man fine, they don't find rich. So once they go anywhere, restaurant, anywhere, and anybody looks at the man, people say hi to the man, you go begin vex for the man. You know, eat the food again. Same with men. Your wife, she don't go chop masters, chop some things, get better work. You, they fool yourself, your belly, they big. She tell you, say they do end of year party, full and go there. Some young hunks, they say hi to them, you go begin the vex. It's complex. It's complex. Yes. So all those other ones, people see it and they don't say anything. Then suddenly her money begin pass your money. You go say she don't do disrespectful. Nothing. You don't get any. A disrespectful woman will be disrespectful with or without money. And if a woman is respecting you because you have money, the day you don't have money, she's going to disrespect you too. She wasn't respectful. The only thing is that she respects money. And you have it. So why is it marriage? Remember, we established at the beginning that wisdom is very needed in marriage.
Yes, it is.
Communication is very important. It is through communication that you get to trust one another. It is wisdom that will also teach you that a beautiful woman is not only beautiful to you. She's beautiful to everybody.
Yeah.
But what you should be looking at is how does she react? If your wife knows that you are a jealous person, your wife will discourage everybody from getting close to her. So women, they're very stupid. They will there for house, collect food, follow colleague. They're like, Tom, you are very funny. You this Tom. Hey, Tom. See, Tom, that yesterday, Tom, I didn't like that thing you said. Your husband will begin wonder, waiting Tom tell you, great talk. From there, you go enter another one. You go dey for phone with Tom for 30 minutes, 35 minutes. What your husband will start thinking be say, when you dey work, you dey full and talk for 30 minutes. Any way you call, you go say, honey, I'm busy. What do you want? There's food in the cupboard. Yes, any other thing? I'll talk to you later. When you come home, honey, I'm tired. I need to sleep. But Saturday, you go there for Tom 45 minutes. Then the mumu will come to sleep for dream. Then will come you at Tom. Where you at Tom, they run for beach. They swear. Problem awful everywhere. So the thing about marriage is communication is very important. Communication is very important. Then wisdom.
What's the danger of assumption in
It's very
marriage?
dangerous. It's very dangerous. Assumption is very dangerous. 70% of accusations in marriage is based on assumption. When you drill down,
Accusations of cheating and
yes,
so on.
it's based on assumption. But what I always tell people is, so waiting the cause of that assumption now, sense nine the woman no get, especially the woman. And a sense you know get. Woman will get sense. Even see when a woman they cheat, you know even catch them if you get sense. Not to talk of the one we know they cheat. So that assumption, but it's dangerous. They hear your wife for phone. You can't say more that gift. That gift was really nice. You try that gift. You go on the think of what it waiting for her wardrobe. Which gift? Who give them? Maybe that gift where they buy give the other for office. But you have not heard the full story. Ask immediately, which gift? Who give you? You go say, I go sit down, nobody give me gift. Now gift they will buy for our guy. You carry your piece of mind, continue your sleep. But instead, what you go to say, you go turn the other side, can't they do like say they not make you hear well, and you will not hear anything. Only that, that gift. Wow, you did very well. You can't begin, they look everything waiting for her wardrobe, they look everything waiting for your kitchen. If you don't see, I will come to say this man is a wicked one. So you know, bring this gift, come home. Then devil won't punish you. When your wife they go work the next morning, you go, she say you wear new bra. You don't die. Then that new bra when did they leave 5 o'clock? She will call you, can't tell you, say, I'm not coming home early. We are doing team bonding.
The assumption they pile up.
Yes, now they don't buy her new bra, they don't wear the new bra, so they want to go knock for hotel. The marriage don't spoil. And now only you go spoil that by yourself.
Based on assumption.
No.
Based on what not happen at all.
Yes, then she will come go for that team bonding. When they come back like 11 for night. Maybe she did drink. You don't go take red wine. As she can't enter house, she can't smell the red wine. She just drop her bag, throw her shoe, run enter bathroom, bath, lie down, sleep.
Another layer of assumption.
Marriage is gone.
Okay.
Saturday morning. If she know they careful, now blow you go take wake up first. She will come quarrel with you.
Yeah. And I'm sure that people that can attest to this, so that they are married.
Then when it's like 8 a.m., one of the colleagues, all of them do team bonding, will come call her, babe, where you did? Are you alone? Step out, I want to talk to you.
They pile up again.
It continues.
I'm sure there are people,
So
watching
it's
that
dangerous.
can.
I also learned in marriage. Throw the question immediately. Okay. If you have anything bothering you, ask immediately. I don't know how to do that. I didn't learn it, but I saw people who know how to do it, and they have peace. If you do waiting, no sure the person, he go through and give you immediately. What's this? Why are you doing this? You will explain. And most times, he's innocent, but he doesn't look it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Most times like that. I once had a friend drive to my house early morning, Saturday morning. Way back. I think when we were in B8 or so. Come here, come now. What did they do? He's saying training wife. I said, why you train her? He's saying wife no come house early yesterday. Wake up early this morning, dress up, say they go somewhere. I said, so as you train her, where you come train her? He's saying, Nasha and her friends. Say, get their friend with the one who surprise birthday. So when they want to meet the person for house, I say, see you. He say, more these women. Say, well, I know you say we sharp. I say, guy, you need to. I say, no. I said, they dress up before. Ask them where you they go. She go say, I say, let me go and drop you. You clear everything. You go drop and go. You take the punishment of driving now. She go even happy.
And the marriage is easier and safe.
So people should learn to confront any dangerous thing, anything that is not clear. Confront it. Me, when they talk, I just they preach. I know do am. I know sabi do am. It is not in our nature. We black people. No, you people sabi do all those kind of things. No, you people, honey, I saw a new pant in your cupboard. I didn't know you buy pants on Saturdays. You don't say you go that way. You understand? Maybe the woman that end of month they buy pants. They can't see new pants for middle of the month. So you go ask you immediately now, don't you know? But you go just look the pants. Every day you go come put the door and look the pants. Every day you come put the door and look the pants. Until the pants go drive you crazy. You go come with the pants drive you crazy. Black man.
Imagine how many marriages don't go through spoil because of assumptions.
Yes, now. So many. The ones where they never spoil, they don't use wickedness, finish themselves because of assumption.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
But it's just our culture. We're coming from where people were not having conversation in marriage. Our forefathers, our fathers were not really talking. Then they were believed that men no suppose they talk. If you're a man, just come. Chest everything. He will kill you. Now those people they talk say women, say women use problem kill their husband. Say if you go like Igbo land now, if you go to Igbo land, you find out say widows plenty percentage.
There are more elderly
Yes.
women.
Yes.
Mm.
So the narrative be say they don't use problem kill the man, but it's not true. Most times we be saying that waiting the man keep inside the way they bring out. It is not in the culture of the average Igbo man to sit you down and say, you they always go here, you they always go here. Who you they find go there? You no go talk am. You go just the chest and say na bad thing you dey go do there. And it could kill.
Yes, it can. It can. The worry.
I've
The
heard a
worry
guy
upon-
say before, say interest in wife to hotel. Sometimes too, they go do am see wetin wey no good though. I would like trace you to a hotel. Before you go to that hotel, I go stop you. Then you say, na hotel you dey go so. Wife ready, say she dey come. As she enter motor, he himself come out outside, stop taxi, say follow this motor. They go small, small, they go small, small. As they reach, he say the wife drive enter hotel. He say, this one is evil. They turn, go back, go wait for house. It took them months before one day the wife they tell her story. You don't remember that day? Which day? The morning I told you I was coming, so I won't quickly do one or two now. That my friend now, I ain't come from America with your husband. Do you know what you would have done? The kind of attitude you would have put up within those 3-4 months before you come finally hear that. And when you hear it, you feel like an idiot. And you will not be able to say, oh, no vex. Do you know that I followed you to that hotel? Do you know since then I've been thinking, say, now your boyfriend did they go meet or you go meet that day? And it's going to affect everything. It's going to affect your libido. It's going to affect you accepting food from her. It's going to affect your conversation. Your wife will suddenly notice, say, man, what is happening? This guy is not... Man, thank God for good women, no, because all these were away food for town. If you do that, you go continue with useless lifestyle. So it is safer to bring everything into conversation. That's why I went to the UK. I met my cousin. Yeah, my cousin waka finish. They wait for a wife. The wife came. For bus stop where we stand, they stand there and narrate the whole day to the wife. Oh, the first peg themselves. Say, I've been my cousin. No, this one went to this place. How they had rice. This one rice, pepper no damn. This one rice, pepper. Constantly do. Say, which kind of use that stuff? The guy just the nod. He narrate everything. Narrate as we take constant for that bus stop. So now it's 3:41. We're starting at this bus stop. From this bus stop, give us the car keys. We want to continue the day. The guy hug him again. Then knock themselves kiss again. The guy begin move. I said, Baba, you dey craze? That's what they do for you. He said, see, that's how to marry white women. No. That if he didn't narrate this like this, say the woman will start thinking, say, no love him again. Saying, don't they hide things from her. And say, make him blow my mind. Say, the one way what happen from now till he go house. Where do you reach house? That's so you go take download them too. She said, go download them. You know, sometimes so you people they do things where they work, sometimes do things where they work. So you see why if a white one wants to leave you, she know they think twice. Because she has full information of who you are and how you are. It's just like imputing data on a system. You know, you get as you go impute data for system. You don't get anything about that thing where the system will tell you. So when you download your daily activities, your thoughts, everything, it gets to a point where the person knows you very well. So once you misjive, you go know. And there's no forgiveness. That's why they are like that. But we, so many, yes or not, you sure you know sure they inside our own. Because we don't tell everything. That's why when problem day, the person go still they lie. Woman go carry pikin from outside, no be your own. Come keep for house, you go dey train 7 boys, we be say one no be your own. You understand? But Oyibo people go don't tell themselves at one point, say then they impotent. So you know if you go bring pikin, the man go don't tell, honey, you know, when I was 18, I was diagnosed with impotency, man. I had a child I can give birth. So you want get belle, you don't know say no you get her. But for Nigeria, man will be say if they shoot blank, you know, agree talk. Woman go use ovulation, follow you play 20 times, nothing enter. You can't say like say this man. You go use ovulation, go follow somebody play outside, belle go enter. You go lock up. You go come dey say God don't do miracle for you. Baba God don't do any miracle for you. Now two of that deceive themselves reach that level. You get it? So communication and wisdom. These two things come from God.
Yes.
That's why God must be in center of every marriage. To avoid marriage palava, you must understand the role of communication in your marriage. And you must be wise enough to know that there's no grass that is greener on any other side. Another thing I always tell people is that put plan B away. Once there's plan B in marriage, you will have need for it. When you want to buy property, buy it in your name and your wife's name. When you want to do anything, carry her along. Don't ever think in this life that there's some things you want to that you don't want her to know. Same with the woman. Don't ever think that you have any need to keep an account that the man will not know about. If you keep that account, you have to use it one day. And that is how life is. You understand? So those are the things that if you do, be very honest, keep it straightforward. We are humans. The same way a woman can be making soup and overpour oil and say, honey, no, is this soup will be like say I put on plenty oil. That's how you two can make mistake because we are human. The love you have will make you tolerate one another and forgive each other when it's possible. The only ground where they say make nobody not forgive na infidelity. And the reason you will play at that level is when there is no love, there's no proper communication, and you are not wise enough to know that infidelity don't carry anybody go anywhere. Any man will get sense, suppose no say all Deben are what? Deben are the same thing. If they like different packages, let your wife know. If you wear mini skirt this week, next week you go wear trouser. If you pack her hair for bag, the next time you go through and confront. If you want bob, he go do for you. If not dread, he go do for you. Every woman must learn to present herself to, constantly the what's it called? Renew. Repackage yourself. Don't let your husband see you finish. You must always have your joker up your sleeve. They pull them out from time to time. Buy yourself nice nightgown. Listen, let me tell you, that nightgown thing, they work like magic. The first place we see finish, they enter now for bedroom. For bedroom, if you're a man, buy nice briefs. If you come home, your wife never come home, go and wear nice gray or black shorts with top. Look nice. Don't come on your wristwatch here to leave and there, hold them for hand. When you see them, they come, go pour juice and ice inside glass. Just they like my boy. When she enter, you go sweet them. You go hand them over the glass. You go drink small. Those things, they have what they do to the mind. When they tell her something tomorrow, she will listen to you. Baba men, they marry, they will begin chop all their way there for the house. Before you know, their belly will be like front tire. You can't tire up, sit down for TV, hold two remotes for two hands. Before you know, you go sleep off the store. Saliva go the come down like this. The woman go open door, they enter. She's coming from office where men wear suit, Italian suit. After a while, she'll start resenting you. She doesn't necessarily have to cheat, but she will stop believing in you. You are beginning to look like her father. And she didn't plan to come and live with her father. But if you get your game tight, they do things. Buy one chain, wear for neck. They do things well. They bring things home too. Work hard. Make sure you say they work hard. Let your spouse know that you can be trusted. Be a little of everything. Be honest. Be open to advice, counsel. And most importantly, place your spouse above every other human being.
Wow.
Place your spouse above every other human being. If you fail to do so, you have problem. Don't compare your spouse with anybody. Don't ever, whether in your imagination or wherever, if it's in your thought, you will show it one day. Don't ever look at your pastor's wife and say, no, be this like this wife supposed to be. Or see one fine girl for office, say, don't be like, no, don't. Your spouse is the best that can ever be. It will show for your behavior. It will show for the environment. You both find out that you'll be struggling to make each other happy, be struggling to carry each other along. You have beautiful children, they will learn and they will grow that way too. See finish. Now for marriage, you plenty pass. Because the inside marriage, they see person shit inside toilet. Sometimes I forget to flush it and I go away. The whole house go to smell and my wife go enter meet her. Baba, if I smell girl shit, if no Baba, I don't see that girl again. She will smell your shit. You go there, the bath, she go call and look, see your flabby body and everything. See now inside marriage, see finish the deal. The other people they see when you don't come and wear tank top. You get the women they wear now. Is that who your belly come wear shirt? We call the worker like Tony Lumelu. Those ones that they see for me, they go, I got Thomas, I got Tom, I got Joe. They get one for house where they see you tied up and spread your leg. Your scrotum go down shrink finish with everything we did. They come they stone. You come they look you now like this man they be. But there's a way you can spice life. When you're active, you know, say you day active. When you're standing, you are standing. Do things. They talk around the house. Maybe they hear your voice from different parts of the house. Don't say, man, they nothing they happen. Confidence. Women, they're very easy to please. And women can easily make you very happy. Make them happy first. Work hard. Give her waiting her mates they get. When you can't afford it, use mouth they give them. Do you know if you go and buy a magazine of the latest Rolls Royce, come go pin them for wall for your room, and your wife walk in and say, what's this? Sweetheart, that's the vehicle I'm going to buy for you when my money comes. Do you know you have bought that car for her? Ask a woman. She will smile. She's going to dream that night. She'll wake up the next morning and see that thing on the wall. You bought that car for her. If she come out for us, see that car, wait till she go talk, be say, my own will soon come. If he no come, may Jesus come. But she's happy and she'll be looking forward to it. Now, hope that they take a woman now. Waiting the devil take captive. Chop and make you see. She chop and did she see anything? Person, Waka come meet you for your territory. They make you promise. You fall for them. Why you no fly jet come? You no use UFO come? Why didn't he come bearing you? Maybe you know say this man get doings. Now mouth he take come fuck you up. So the easiest thing to take fuck woman up now mouth too. That's why we say communication is very important in marriage. If you get lyrics from mouths, if you are lyrical like this, use it on your wife first before any other place. Say sweet, sweet nothings to her. She dey sleep for night. They talk inside her ear. Don't talk anything will make sense. You see, I wake up very early in the morning happy. One woman say if they sleep, I just say, no, I should right now going to do coconuts for everything. She said she go come 10 times. I say, yee. That's it.
Wow.
So people should stop threatening people with their problem. They don't train you well, your man don't train you well. You will they get problem for your marriage. You come for social
Don't
media,
project your
talk,
problems.
Yes, don't project your problem. Go and sit down. When you decide to marry that man, anybody did there with you. Then you decided to follow that woman who did there with you. Now you want to come and tell us that she be devil. All men are scum. How can all men be scum? Is your father scum?
How many men you don't see where you say all men are scum?
All women are cheats. All women are liars. How many you don't deal with? Your sisters be like that. If your own be like that, my own no be like that. We should learn to be positive.
Yes.
People who are positive in marriage are happy. Yes. People who are positive in marriage are happy. When I see old men and old women, anytime I see Adeboye with his wife like this, are they happy? Same with Oyedebo. I said these people, they've done 50 years in marriage now and they are still happy, holding hands together. Somebody will never do 5 years, will run come off for house because he knows Sabi cook or he knows Sabi do one thing, will come they tell us nonsense about marriage. Who taught you? Who gave you that? Me, my papa and mama sit there together. There's one program I was watching yesterday. Some girls gathered to come talk nonsense about men. I say, for you to even have the time to attend this kind of program, you're a very stupid woman. You wake up, bath, to go where they condemn men, now where you one day. You don't want to go find contract, find business where you go do, find work or rest or sleep with your time. There's some things you see, you know that these people are wrong people now. So marriage is sweet and it is beautiful. Women are sweet. They are beautiful. So also are men. Just know what to do the right thing. Stay positive. Help each other. Love one another. Carry yourselves along. And when there's problem, join your head together and solve it. Don't bring a third party into your marriage. Let it be your mother, be your father, anybody. No. Marriage does not need third party. If it did, the Bible will not say for this reason shall a man live and cling. If the woman was still with the father and mother, the Bible would not say cling.
Mm.
The woman don't already come out already. The woman I first come out before the man. It's more difficult to win a man from the mother than the woman from the father. It's offering time.
Hey, all right, Palava, my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, an exciting episode. I saw Mike backstage. They just the vibe. I hope they could take all these lessons.
They deceive you.
Yeah,
So if you're
can't
wondering why we didn't dwell much on infidelity in marriage, because it's one of the
save
major
it. Don't worry. it's
marriage
coming.
palavas,
It's coming.
we already have an episode out there
Something else.
titled Infidelity in Marriage. So
It's coming.
just, scroll through our YouTube channel to watch the
coming.
full video.
Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing to our channel. And thank you to everyone who's been sharing. Last Monday's live was fire.
Yes, sir.
And we say keep it coming.
And don't put me under the bus now.
Every Monday we're here on the
Yes, we're here on
live
Monday
session.
again.
You can join to comment,
If you
join
haven't
to
seen it,
ask
you need to go and
questions.
see that last Monday's episode.
Baba 40%. Sorry.
We would see you on the next one. We'll see you on Monday on the live session. Thank you, sir, Your Excellency. Well, yes, thank you for coming. Thank you
very
for
much.
everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.